All right, what you should see is a mostly white screen, and it's going to say about this course and some of that stuff that we saw last night. And what we're going to look at today real quick is how you would actually go about diving into one of your classes. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into this class, and we've already been through all this getting started stuff that we saw last night. So we're not going to worry about looking at that again. So as soon as we get done there, we've got a module. And you're going to see 3 modules probably at most at any one time. You're going to see that getting started module, the module you're going to work on, and then a help module at the bottom. And this is going to have links for you guys. So if you're wanting to watch again how to turn in an assignment or how to do a discussion, or as a parent or a caretaker, you're wanting a reminder on how to sign up for an observer, you can click on that and watch those. Excuse me. So as we jump into this first module, we're going to see what it says. It says about module 1, and then it says watch video about vocabulary, do vocabulary activity, and do discussion about your favorite book. We're going to see that it has the date that it's due. So today's August 20th. And if it's worth any points for a grade, it's going to tell me how many points it's worth. So this is worth 10 points right here. I also notice now these are on my to-do list over here that we looked at the other day. So these are actually links. I could click on those and it'll take me right to them. But these show up on my to-do list. They say, okay, it's due today. I need to get it done before 11:59. And, we all know that we want to be done and in bed long before that. If we look over here on our calendar, if we look on our calendar, we're going to see that those things show up on the calendar too. So we're going to say, okay, yep, just like we talked about the other day, a discussion about our favorite book, our vocabulary activity, a video that we would watch, and so on. So we're going to see those things. So we're going to jump in and see what you would actually see from the student side or from the caretaker side. So we're going to click on about module 1. And in most cases, you're going to see a quick video there. And every time you see this, it's going to be a video of your teacher explaining some stuff to you. So we're going to click on this. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. During this module, you're going to learn about vocabulary that we'll be using in this unit. You're also going to learn why people like certain books and what draws them to them. So you're going to learn a lot about some different books and why your classmates like them. To complete this module, you will watch one video. You're going to complete the worksheet. You're going to participate in a discussion. You should be able to complete this module in about 20 to 30 minutes. So as soon as you're ready, go ahead and click the next button and jump right in. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so you got that video there that you can always go back to, and it's going to just kind of explain what you're going to be learning, what you're going to be doing. And then that's also written out down here at the bottom. So it's going to say during this module you will learn, and then it's going to have a bulleted list. To complete this module, you will, and then it's going to have a list of the things that you'll actually do. And then to complete this module, it should take you approximately, and it's going to tell you about how long it should take you. So if you were sitting there working on this either in class or at home, it'd take you about 20 to 30 minutes. So remember, we can either jump back out to home and go to the next item, or we can just click on next right here. And it says that first activity was to watch a video. So one of the things that we're really trying to do this year is to make sure that everything is embedded directly into the system, so you don't have to click off and go to lots of different pages or go over here and open up something in YouTube or go over and open up a different document here or there. So we're really trying to streamline it. So we're going to have these videos directly embedded in. So in this lesson, first thing you would do, just tune in, you'd watch the video. And this is kind of just a fun little video about some vocabulary. So it's going to walk through several different words. So you can kind of get an idea of how that would work. So once we're done there with that particular video and we watched it, and we're not going to go ahead and watch the whole thing because it's about 5 minutes long. but we're going to pretend we did. We're going to go ahead and click on next and jump straight over to the next item. So on the next item, it says we're going to do a vocabulary activity. So we're going to go ahead and watch the instructions. Hi guys, hope everybody's doing well today. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and work on a worksheet that is all about vocabulary for the unit that we've just created, or just completed, sorry. And to do this, you're going to click on the assignment, you're going to select File, make a copy. And once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and make any edits on the file that you need to. Make sure as you make the copy that you rename it so it has your file name in the file, and then turn it in. Thank you. Okay, so again, those instructions are right here. They're always going to be typed out there for you as well. So we just click File, make a copy, edit the document, click Submit, click Google Doc, and turn in your file. So 5 real simple instructions. And again, one of the things we really tried to do is to streamline all of the files. So everything's right here. You don't have to go and hunt and find this. It's right here. So we're going to see how easily we could actually just make an edit to this document, turn it in. So I'm going to click on File. I'm going to click Make a Copy. And I'm going to call this Mr. Houghton's Great Vocabulary. I'm going to click OK. And as soon as I do that, it's going to automatically open up in Google Docs, and it's going to be named whatever I called it. And it's going to give me an editable version of this. The teacher doesn't have to mess with sharing. You don't have to use any of the sharing settings or anything like that. You don't have to turn around and share it with your teacher. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to type my name just because that's always a really good practice. And I'm going to start typing some things. So I can afford to buy a glass of tea on the way home from work this afternoon. I know that if I take a loan from the bank, I have to repay, not replay, the money. So I would go through and I would continue editing that and typing all of the answers to those words and using those in sentences, because here it says prove that you know the word at a level 3 or 4 level by writing a definition, using it in a sentence, or giving an example. So in this case, I would just go through and I'd write my examples of my words. And the nice thing about this is it saves right away. So as soon as I finish typing that last sentence, as soon as I hit the period on money, it saves it and it tells me that right here. So I'm going to go back right over here and I'm just going to click on Submit. And again, we're really trying to streamline that turn-in process. I click Google Doc. It's going to think for just a few seconds. And it's going to scroll down. I'm going to look for Mr. Houghton's Great Vocabulary. And if you want to leave a comment for the teacher, you can. You know, so the teacher will see that comment when you turn it in, and you're just going to click Submit. It's going to tell you that it's uploading, and a few seconds later, it's turned in. Now, really cool thing about this, you look right over here. If you're ever wondering if you turned something in, it tells you right there. You submitted it. It tells you the date and the time. You can even download a copy of what you turned in so that you can look at it again. So that's a really good accountability piece to make sure that you've got everything done there. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Next, and I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the last item that we're going to look at, and this is just a simple discussion board. And a discussion board inside of Canvas is basically just a way to interact and reply to each other. And we're going to do this with just a real fun video reply. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to watch the video. Hello, everybody. In this discussion, you're going to use the video viewer to reply. You're going to discuss your favorite book. Tell everybody what you like about it. Maybe it's about the favorite characters. It's about the storyline. Be sure to take some time and really go into it so that you hook other people in what's interesting about it. After other people have posted their replies, I want you to go back in and reply to at least 2 other people using the video feature. I'm going to go ahead and get started. My favorite book is The Grapes of Wrath. I really appreciate the way that John Steinbeck paints very vivid picture with his imagery, and is not afraid of tackling very difficult subjects and painting things realistically. Have a good time posting your book reviews, and I look forward to reading and responding to all of them. Okay, so I watched the video and it basically says click reply, and I'm going to pretend to go ahead and reply. I'm basically replying to myself in this case. So to reply to a discussion, we just find this little button that says record/upload media. So we click on this, and I'm going to make sure I got my microphone set to my right microphone. You guys out there won't have to do that. And I'm going to look at the camera, and it's going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to record myself. So I'm going to Hi, I think it's great that you like the book Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. I know that you also really like the Tarzan books, the first 2 books. They're a fun story and they tie in very nicely with each other. And I know that you've read them a couple of times. I hope everybody has a chance to read them, and have a great day, and we'll see you soon. And then we just hit save. And it's there. So I just hit post reply and it's turned in. So you as a student would turn in your reply on that discussion with very simple. Then you could even come back in and reply to other people. So you could say, wow, I didn't know Tarzan was such a cool book and I really liked that. Or you can just kind of continue to go from there. So now let's jump out of this real quick. We've completed all those items in that module. So my items are, the one item that I did submit, it crossed off. The watch, I didn't actually finish the whole video, so it's still over there, so I can cross it off. And in just a few moments, that's going to refresh, and that's going to cross that off the discussion over there as well. So once it's kind of thought, it realizes that I've turned it in. So in kind of nuts and bolts, that's how the modules are going to work for you guys. This is how we've really tried to make it very simple features. We've really tried to streamline everything. So you're going to see that getting started module that has all that helpful contact information, the Zoom link, stuff like that. You're going to see that's the module that you go into. You're going to see that description, and then you're going to be able to jump in and see those individual activities and participate in those. So you can see how simple those were. And then again, you have the help down at the bottom. You have any questions?